I don't know what you remember about that day
Mm.
in 2020,
Yeah.
but I remember I was well. It happened when I was just waking up. Really, it happened
Yeah.
during the morning here. So I was just
Mm.
I saw the I probably was on Reddit
Mm.
or Facebook, and I saw the
Mm.
news like, what? No, what's going on? What happened
Mm.
here? And then I had to do a double take, right? Because
Yeah.
we all know how easily it is to spread news
Yeah.
that's fake. So I just went to multiple places like, is this real? Is this really happening
Yeah.
right now? Is what? I was in disbelief, man. I don't think I. This was probably. I mean, look, celebrities. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't. I've never felt anything like that for a celebrity when that happened. Um,
I, f- I got physically ill that day. Just it's like it's just I don't think it really sank. It really sank in until for me until that first game against Portland when had all the tributes and then LeBron spoke. I mean just you know and that was just it's really it's not it was just difficult to to kind of process
mm,
because Kobe was LA and um I remember the week after they um they had the memorial over at Staples Center. Like there wasn't the memorial service, but they had all these boards, and then they had
right.
they were offering the flowers and stuff. My wife and I, well, we weren't married yet, but we went. We were there. We went there, and I was able to write a little note on one of those boards. So like I I forgot what I wrote, but it was like I feel it was like thanks for the memories, um, and everything you've done for the city, something like that. I don't really
Mm.
remember, I but I kind of that was what that's what we did back then, and then yeah, I had those. It just didn't feel real, man.
Yeah, I was still in disbelief. A couple
Yeah,
of days even after it happened, I'm like,
right.
I mean, I couldn't believe that. Number one, it happened. Number
Yeah,
two, that he had his kid in there.
yep,
And number three, there were so many people in that helicopter when it happened. I couldn't just, as you said, right? It was difficult to process that
yeah,
fact.
yeah.
It was tricky to even think about that happening because
Hmm.
you're used to this guy coming back from all the odds, right? He
Hmm.
just willed himself to overcome whatever it was that was in his path. But
Yeah,
obviously, this was something that wouldn't be applicable to that, and that was
right.
as it's just. I'm not gonna lie. I cried, dude. I cried,
Oh
and
yeah,
it's just
absolutely. Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah,
it was really difficult just to understand that this guy who we essentially grew up with. We grew
yeah,
up with this guy, right? And guy's gone. Dude's
yeah,
gone because of what happened, and we're not even gonna start the blame game or whatever. But
yeah,
it's just it's just crazy to think about that. There's this guy who's impacted your life on a daily basis
yep.
from afar, like he has. I mean, I'm sure that a lot of millions of people felt the same way, or like we're
Yeah,
feeling. But it's just difficult to
yeah.
kind of understand that he's gone,
Hmm.
given what he's in, what happened to him, and how that thing ended was just surreal, really.
Yeah,
And I started collecting the stuff that came out after. So
right.
you had that Time magazine, you had those those Sports Illustrated books, and I
Mm.
still have them. I haven't. I look. I have the Mamba Mentality book. I haven't even opened it. I haven't
Right.
even read it yet. It's just
Mm.
weird to think that he's gone. Right?
Yeah.
Just to think about it
Mm.
that way. I'm probably gonna open this Mamba Mentality book in one,
Yeah.
in one of these days. But
Mm.
it's just something that it's kind of it's weird. It's
Mm.
there's this empty space that used
Yeah.
to be um, occupied by Kobe Bryant, and
Mm.
now he's gone, and you kind of wonder what would have happened if he were still here, and then they
Mm.
won in the bubble, and what happened? How would he have celebrated the Luca trade,
Yeah.
and how would he be as active with the team as he
Mm.
was? That stuff. You kind of think about that stuff, and then it's
Yeah.
it's
Mm.
it's just it's just hard when you see that. Yeah, man. I mean, apart from him not being there, obviously they're friends,
Mm.
and his kid, man. That's the toughest
Yeah.
part, in my opinion. His kid,
Yeah. Yeah.
he,
Mm.
you can see that he had a. I don't want to say favoritism, but you can see that he from a public's view, he always was with her,
Mm.
and you kind of felt that.
Mm.
I don't want to. I don't want. She had a future with basketball.
Yeah.
Because I remember Kobe was even asked in the talk show, a late night talk show about
Mm.
this, because he has 5 daughters, right? He
Right.
never had a son, and
Mm.
people saying, "Oh, you gonna try again? You want a son?" Well,
No.
he said, I got 5 basketball players right here. Fine, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just I think Gianna would have been. I think made an impact in the WNBA. At least she would have been in college now, man. Think
Right.
about that, right? She would have been in college now. She would have been there in UConn, whatever,
Mm.
and then you probably would have seen her in the WNBA, and that would because prior to Kobe passing, you'd see him just repping the WNBA.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He made that orange hoodie famous,
Yep.
right? He made that orange hoodie famous. I want one. I still want one,
Yeah.
right? It looks cool. Looks cool. But yeah. How about you? Are there any other memories of that day that you feel like you want to share?
Yeah. I think yeah. I'm searching right now. I do see. I'm searching through Facebook right now, and I do see. I kind of yeah. I have the photo here where I did write a note. It says I put Kobe. You inspired me in more ways than you can imagine. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And my wife who says, "Dear Kobe, you were the reason my family and I watched the Lakers." Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, right? That's
Mhm.
what's the Kobe's provided us with a lot of knowledge throughout the years.
Mhm.
What do you think is the most impactful that he has bit of knowledge that he's shown you?
I think um, for me it's and this is not just with basketball. This is also with life. It's just the basic when he says it's basic math. He says you start your day early. You get a lot of stuff done. And that's kind of I mean me I've always been a morning person. I've always been an early riser.
I'm not.
With that.
I'm not. I'm not.
So and when he kind of when he gave that talk about you start early, you get like what he gave an example of his kind of work day, like he would like wake up at 4 a.m. and then he get he work out from 5 to 7, then you take a break, kind of come back home, take the kids, you have breakfast with the kids, take them to school, and then work out again, and then rest again, and then work out again. So it's like he says like in a matter of a day you have like 4 workout blocks already done. So that kind of inspired kind of inspires me in terms of productivity. Like in the morning, like you get stuff done. You try to try to get a run in, try to work out, and then go to work, and then like that just whole thing about starting early so you can get a lot of stuff, more stuff in your life done. That's I think that's kind of been one of the lessons that I kind of take the most from him.
Yeah, it's pretty similar for me, right? I think that's the I love the way he marketed the Mamba mentality
Yeah,
stuff. It just throws off the tongue, but
yeah,
if you think about it, it's a blue collar mindset is what it
yeah.
is, right? It's really just the way, and this is the thing that I still follow to a T.
Mm.
My view is that if you work hard, if you work hard enough, you're gonna get rewarded,
Yeah, hmm,
right? As long as you put in the work,
yeah,
right? But there has to be. You really have to make a sacrifice. As you just mentioned,
hmm,
man, waking up at 4 in the morning to work out. That's insane.
hmm,
I'm not a morning person.
hmm,
I like sleeping in, but
hmm,
if I were to adopt that mentality, and to be honest, I at one point I really did when I was trying to get a lot my fitness in order.
hmm,
That's the way I did it. I would wake up earlier in the day,
yeah,
right? Because that's the time I can work out and I can
right,
go all out,
hmm,
and without that's the kind of mindset that I took from it, right?
hmm,
That you have to make sacrifices in your day. You have to,
yep,
if you want to achieve something, there has to be a sacrifice that you made.
hmm,
It doesn't come for free.
no,
It has to come with hard work.
yep,
It has to come with a lot of
hmm,
perseverance. You're gonna have a lot of challenges.
hmm,
You're gonna have a lot of days where you question
hmm,
your own reality. You're gonna have
hmm,
days where you say, "Is it even worth it? Is it something that I should keep doing?"
hmm,
But if you really want something, and this is what I learned from him, and this is what I
hmm,
keep to this day. If you really want something,
hmm,
you have to go out and get it because
yep.
no one's gonna give it to you.
No, so give it, yeah. It's not gonna be handed to
That's
you, you know.
that's how I view it. And
Yeah.
again, this is the thing that I picked up from him all these years, and without and at to this day, it's still tough to know that one of your heroes is gone.
Mm.
But look, I'm thankful that, I mean, he's the reason why I watched basketball in the first place.
Mm.
He's the reason why
Yeah.
I'm even talking about this thing in the first place, right?
Right.
And the lessons that he's given us throughout the years is something that I'm just gonna take away forever, really.
Mm.
So, look, this is thank you, Kobe.
Yeah.
Um, Thank you for everything that you've given us,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, hopefully, we keep pushing through.
Yeah.
We keep using the knowledge and the lessons that you've given us
Mm-hmm.
to make our own lives better.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, that's really that's really the one thing like me having lived here and really seeing firsthand the impact of that Kobe has had on the culture, on the culture and the life of the city. It's really he is probably one of the the iconic figures of LA, and you don't just see it in the aesthetic. You don't just see it in the murals. You see it in the way of life. LA is it's not. LA is like contrary to to the the image of LA outside of California. LA is not all Hollywood and stars and and glitz and glamour. LA is gritty. LA is blue collar. LA is diverse. LA is just people. It's LA is sacrifice. So he kind of his work ethic really kind of embodies the spirit and the culture of the city. So I will say this again. Thank you, Kobe, for the memories, as a basketball fan. Thank you for the rings, the highlights, all those iconic, memories that we've had, all those times when when you kind of dazzled us, with the talent and the, just the creativity and all that, but also, for just adopt just instilling that that work hard, that sacrifice mentality. and it's and the city of LA owes you big time, man. So yeah.
All right. So before we go,
Yep.
what's your favorite? What's your most favorite Kobe buzzer beater or dunk?
Ooh. Buzzer beater. Oh my gosh.
If you could do both, that would be great. Yeah.
My favorite buzzer beater is the off glass against Miami.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dunk would be the alley oop from Brian Shaw against the Sixers.
Oh, that's right. He had to pull way back for that, right? He just had to reach for that. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So my favorite buzzer beater is the Suns game.
Of
No,
course.
he just did this. Woo! Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And then my favorite dunk, and I just rewatched this over and over again a couple of weeks ago. That one he had against Minnesota in the playoffs. He drove against KG on the baseline. He was on the right baseline. He drove to the baseline against KG.
Reverse.
Did a reverse windmill
Yeah.
over KG and Rashon Nesterovic
Yeah.
in the freaking playoffs.
Kevin Harlan, Kobe just sucked the gravity right on the target center.
That's right. That's right. And the thing is, that was the second time he did that dunk in that season. The first one was in Madison Square Garden. So that was, I believe, that also was the first time he. What's the other Kevin Harlan quote? The favorite
No
one.
regard for human life.
There's to go. That's the first time he used that phrase when Kobe Bryant did that same dunk, that same windmill reverse on the baseline against New York.
Yep.
That's it. All right, that's it, man. That's it for us. Thanks for sticking it out with us. And again,
Great.
Kobe Bryant, we love you. We appreciate you.
Yep.
And for everyone else, our socials, please follow, subscribe, like, listen to our stuff. We appreciate it.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll see you next time. Cool.
See ya. Peace.
Nice.